It's a new season, guys, and it's swell to be back. We begin this show by hanging out with a very special car in Sepang. Then it's off to Art of Speed Asia 2014 to celebrate custom culture. And finally, a baby Merc with a lot of plus points. Rock on! So, car clubs. What do guys in car clubs do? They go out, they chill, they have teh tarik, and they go and enjoy the company of each other. And sometimes car clubs, well, they organize cool activities, right? Well, I'm here with a bunch of car club guys, and they've got something rather special for me. They're gonna lend me one of their cars. And this is mine for the day. Check it out. The Esperienza Aventador is a unique event by Lamborghini that gives owners an opportunity to get to know their cars better without thrashing their own cars. Cue the Squadra Corsa or Racing Squad. You were lucky to bag a drive.
Okay guys, for this round, I'm gonna tell you what gears you should be in for what corner, just for the first time around.
So this is what it boils down to, right? We are now driving the Lamborghini Aventador LP 704 700 bhp, well 691 bhp to be precise, four-wheel drive, and I have nothing to stop me from having as much fun as I want. All I need to do is make sure I stay on the tail of the instructor. To be honest, I was having major reservations about flicking about a car that weighs 1.5 tons and then some with so much power, but I soon learned that it sticks to tarmac like nothing else. This car is phenomenally planted, I kid you not. All you need to do really is to find the exact point that you want to head to and plant it down really. From the driver's seat, you can choose from 3 modes, namely the softer Strada, intermediate Sport, and this.
Try to keep a good distance, not too far, not too close, okay?
So what I'm doing right now is I'm actually on Corsa, which does not give me an automatic option. It's just manual, and it's me working the cogs on this. Well, it's not a double clutch, double shift box. This is a single clutch sequential, and it's a robotized manual, and it gives you that you're gonna know what I'm talking about right now, because I'm gonna drop down to second and I am going to floor it. Check this out. That is what you call a kick to the gut kind of shifting. I'm now in 5th. I'm going down the final straight, and I'm going 236 kilometers an hour, and I'm braking hard. Oh, the car was wriggling underneath me. All right, and we're gonna do it again right now. We are going to bomb it down the straight again. I'm going from 3rd. I'm going flat out. 7, 8,000 shift, 9,000 shift. Oh man! Handling is a no-brainer for a car like the Aventador. The 4-wheel drive system and push-rod suspension, a la race car style, sees to it. You know what, supercars nowadays is so easy to drive. This is a 6-litre or 6.5-litre naturally aspirated V12, right? And it is just a piece of cake to drive. I'm just carving this corner right now. The handling is brilliant. The car is light for what it really is, and you can always feel, however, the weight of the engine behind my head. Heavy or not, the drive is still ultimately exhilarating. Whew! Exhilaration. Now, bare facts of the car. Again, let me run it by you again. This is a 6.5-litre V12 naturally aspirated, sonorous sounds coming from behind my ears in typical Italian fashion. It gives you that roarty grunt as you do this.
baby. Boom. This is highly addictive. Brake. Well, I don't dare to brake that late into this corner of my car. But nonetheless, once you go down to second, then find the apex on turn 2 here, and it's an uphill. Go to 3, go to 4. So this is what guys in supercar clubs do. Just have loads of fun.
But the fun was cut short because we had to wait for the other cars.
And again, we have to wait for the other car that I just overtook earlier. Alright, whilst we're slowing down, let me just tell you a little bit about this interior. It is just as focused as you can get. Well, okay, the other car's behind me. Aim it for the apex. 3. Not enough time to tell you about the interior, huh?
Wait, hold on. I'm the producer. I can buy time. The interior is shockingly beautiful. The leather trimmed seats, the visual assault of lines and angles, the angular looking but actually not steering wheel, the solid buttons, levers and toggles that look like they were milled from solid aluminum blocks, and that provocative red-capped start button. They all work harmoniously to get your adrenaline pumping even when stationary. So, is this car good for your heart?
My heart is racing. At 1 point something million ringgit, this is the best way to burn excess cash if you have something. You know, once you have the nice apartment, you have a nice pad, you really don't need much else. And this is a good way to spend money. Oh my gosh, hands are shaking. This is just a phenomenal machine. And we're heading back into the pit straight. So, if you're rich, if you want to be in a car club, you want to be in a supercar club, because you want to get yourself one of these babies, the Lamborghini Aventador LP704. It feels like Christmas came early. I have no recollection of what I just said, because this was just a sensory overload. Yes, some might argue that this is not a perfect supercar, but nobody really buys a Lamborghini to get something that's absolutely perfect. What you buy a Lamborghini for is so that, you know, when you're driving, you get the best driving experience one could ask for, and when you're at a complete stop, the car is blisteringly amazing. It is just so beautiful to behold. And once you stop, pull 2 levers to get neutral, and then the final showpiece. You'll not get tired of that, I tell you. Alright, we'll chat later.